Hey YouTube, it's been a while since I posted a video. Kind of cold and windy day out, so I'm not gonna go outside. Haven't really done much on my channel lately. A lot of stuff been coming. I'm gonna do a lot of work to the '88 Ford F250. Let's see, we'll start at the back. I ordered a new bumper. I went with the overload springs. I know that has airbags on there now. Went with the overload springs. And then in the front, in the back I ordered new taillights. Front, I ordered new headlights. I ordered a new radiator support. The other one's rusting out, so I'm gonna go and replace that. New water pump, ARP studs for the water pump assembly. Timing cover. We'll see how hard the bolts are going to be able to get off. I heard they break a lot, so may have to order a new timing cover. All depends on how hard they are to get off. Let's see what else I'm gonna be doing. New selector valve for the dual tanks. New inline fuel pump. Gonna be a new alternator, and I believe that's pretty much about it. Hopefully the inline fuel pump helps with the starting problems when it's cold and it's been sitting. It just cranks and cranks and cranks like there's no fuel. So both cylindering units and fuel pumps inline, the fuel inside the fuel pump are new. Fuel regulator, all that stuff in my other videos I replaced. Still having the same problem since I got the truck. I have the truck now for eight years now, I believe. I got it from my father-in-law, so he had it before. And then after all that stuff, so I'm not sure if go ahead and put that stuff on and send it to the paint shop. It's gonna be a new paint job on it. And probably do some of the body work. It does have the fender flares, if you can see. Right there has the fender flares, so I may go ahead and take those off and see how bad it is underneath. I know there's a couple of cancer spots underneath the paint. I believe the original paint was recalled, and they had to paint it again. The hood clear coat is completely gone. There's no clear coat on it at all, but there is no rust marks or scratches on the hood. Rather than that, body wise, there's not too many rust spots for being in New Jersey. Frame is kind of a little bit of rusted. On the one passenger side, it was down the beach a lot. It's never been on salt roads, so I'm gonna do a lot of body work there. And probably fill in. Maybe I'm probably gonna keep the Chevy mirrors. Just go and fill the holes in. And there was a bracket at one time with the old camper on the fenders, so it pushed it down. So I gotta grind those holes flush and fill that one Bondo and kind of smooth it back out. It does kind of sit a little bit up, and down. So I'm not for sure if the attachment points, the fender bent, that's why it's sitting down. And then I got to replace one of the bolts on the bed. I don't know if it got stretched out or what happened, but I can't get it to tighten anymore. So I got to go ahead and cut that off and replace that one. Because you could literally pick the bed up probably about an inch to maybe a half inch. So a lot of stuff's going to happen. And I still got to get the camper worked on. A couple things on the camper. So a lot of stuff going on. I went ahead and ordered a new truck, a 2020 f250 dually, with a 7.3 10-speed. I just think I did not need all that power, so I went ahead and went with the 7.3. I just didn't think I needed all that power on the diesel, and it's all the problems that you hear about. And the way I drive, I don't tow a lot. I don't drive on the freeway that much. We don't go a long distance and all that stuff like that. I just feel like the diesel engine probably would be abused to what it's made for. So I believe it's 3 months for that. I was gonna do a 06 F350 with a 6.0, but by the time they said, you know, doing the head studs and, you know, making the truck right, I'm already in the truck, you know, 20,000 plus 14,000 on top of that. So, I mean, that's 30,000 right there. And now most of these trucks nowadays have a lot of rust in them. I mean, I didn't find any good trucks, and with the price they were asking for, they were terrible. So I just spent like the 30,000 investing in it. I could buy a brand new truck for that price, you know. So I mean, a lot of projects coming. Thinking about doing a swap on the rear and front end, maybe like a Super Duty. I'm not for sure exactly how much involved I'm gonna get on that. The front rear end or front axle, I guess we'll call it, does leak a little bit. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if there's a gasket seals need to be replaced. Oh yeah, I forgot. Also, I'll be replacing the gaskets for the valve covers and a intake manifold. I do want to replace the oil pan gasket that I believe that leaked and it's a little bit rusted. But the only problem is I don't really have a way to get the engine up enough to do it. So we gotta see how that all works. So a lot of stuff going on, and hopefully this weather is clears up here in New Jersey. Right now it's cold and windy. I think it's like 17 degrees outside right now. But all next week coming up, it's gonna be in the 50s and 60s. A lot of these parts will be coming, so just waiting on those. And also doing a rear brake conversion disc brake kit. So we'll see how that goes on. I'll do the step-by-steps, you know, videos and see how everything works. Alright, take care, guys.